For ASU's men's basketball team, this season was the start of something new. A new coach, a new style, a new era under Coach Bobby Hurley. However, like all new things, it had to start somewhere. This one started with a 3-point loss to Sacramento State. Not an ideal start for Bobby Hurley, but the Sun Devils would quickly bounce back and go on a 3-game win streak in the Legends Classic tournament, only to have it spoiled in an overtime loss to Marquette, where 4 Sun Devils fouled out. Bobby Hurley was not too pleased. Following that loss, another 3-game win streak came along, one of which was against number 25 ranked at the time, Texas A&M.
Certainly the students were behind us and it was great. I would imagine that people would be more interested to want to take a run over to Wells Fargo and see what's going on over here.
Although ASU continued to impress in their non-conference play, their fun was spoiled by number 1 ranked at the time, Kentucky. They held with them in the first half, but in the end, the Wildcats were just too much for them in the final 20 minutes. Going into mid-December, even though school was on a break, ASU's form in non-conference play was not. They again had a win streak come along, this time of 4 games, and they again had it be ended, this time by Arizona.
Another technical. Technical in the game for Bobby Hurley. The Sun Devils had a fast start, but in the end, the Wildcats. This would be their 13th.
As conference play began, ASU's season seemed to flip. Their win streaks ending with the occasional loss turned into losing streaks ending with the occasional win. Instead of closing out games in the final minutes, they would give up leads in crunch time and be unable to walk away with victories.
Yeah, I mean we've lost, I mentioned 5 of our 8 losses have been, we're either down 2 even or up in the last 2 minutes, and we haven't won those games. And whether it's the way the ball bounces that we don't secure a defensive rebound, or a team hits a clutch shot on us.
They need it here. Nope. Roscoe Allen. He's going. Roscoe Allen's going. Roscoe Allen wins. ASU has 3 seconds. Jerry Blake's allowed a shot here. Blake's to half court. Blake's misses and Stanford wins it.
They ended with a 15-17 record, 5-13 for conference play. Along with that, it was announced that junior guard Andre Spite and junior forward Savon Goodman intend to transfer next year. But it isn't all too bad for the new Sun Devil era. After sitting out the entire 2014-15 season, junior forward Obi Aleka quickly fit into Bobby Hurley's system by starting 18 of 32 games, while averaging almost 10 points and 6 rebounds per game.
Aleka, he struggled his first 2 games, and as a junior college guy that hasn't played in 2 years, he showed some things out there, and so I'm happy for him.
Sophomore guard Cody Justice last season totaled 28 assists and 5 steals. This season, he upped his totals to 76 assists and 30 steals, most of which were from him coming off the bench.
Cody Justice, really passed the ball well today and did a good job finding the open man after he penetrated.
And last season, sophomore guard Trey Holder had 7 points per game and shot 24% from long range. Now he averages 14 points per game and shoots 36% from distance.
Yeah, he was aggressive, Trey, and he got in the lane and created some plays, for himself. And he was again shifty with the ball in there, and got us going, offensively, which was good to see.
Although this season was a little bit dark, the future for this new era of Sun Devil basketball is looking pretty bright. From Tempe, I'm Miles Todd, Cronkite Sports.